Hey guys, it's Gundam Boy, and today we were supposed to be looking at the Halt as a shotgun guide, but I actually realized there's something even weirder about round reload weapons. Unlike magazine weapons, you can round reload weapons whenever you feel like it, no matter how much ammo's in the gun. Perfect for when you're in the middle of combat and you have an opening to pop in another shell. But I had a very interesting question. What if I fired it and reloaded at the same time? Did you see that? Because it looked like reverse flash reloaded my gun. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how fast that is. What the amount of time it takes for you to fire and reload at the same time is the same time it would take for you to fire 2 shots, which unlocks a crazy ability for this weapon that I don't think is intended for Helldivers. Like in the past, I would have just shot, reloaded it slowly, shot again, maybe dump the whole thing and spend 3 minutes reloading the whole thing all over again. But when you fire and reload at the same time, you basically gain access to your entire ammo reserve. And sure, you'll get to the ammo eventually, but with the reloading and firing at the same time, you basically funnel all your ammo out at the enemy. Never get caught again without ammo, because you'll always have a bullet in the chamber. It's like a bullet hose, but you constantly constrict the water flow so that you can always have a water blast. The Halt shotgun, which is notorious for having 8 bullets in this gun, only to swap to the other 8, which are all stun rounds, which do literally nothing other than hold your enemies still, can just become a constant flow of damage. Especially if you're wearing something like Siege Ready already, that means you just have more ammo to just splunk. And pair that with something like a supply pack, and you just have an infinite wall of ammo. In a 2-minute firefight that we had against all these bugs, I kept firing this shotgun the entire time, and nothing stopped me. And this is before I rebinded it to my mouse, so that I could literally just squeeze my hand and already be reloaded. No repositioning. You can stay in the fight as much as you want, especially if you swap the stun rounds. Never-ending flow of ammo versus a never-ending flow of bugs. And the Halt shotgun isn't the only one affected by this, even the Slugger is affected. Also allowing you to just fire, reload at the same time. This is so dumb. Even the Constitution is affected by it, though the gun is much faster at firing, so you have to fire at a more steady pace. Firing it too fast will make it just use the next ammo in the chambers, completely skipping the animation, and it's probably due to the fact that you have to do that whole crank back. But when you're doing it right, it looks like you're reloading on 99 ping. Hey guys, I'm really good at cranking this gun, but when you do it with a dead eye, you get something even more abysmal, and you think you'll be ready for it, but you're not. Are you ready to bear witness to the dumbest thing I've seen all day? Fucking dick! Oh, Arrowhead hurts. It hurts me. I can't with this game sometimes. Out of all the bugs I've ever seen, this is the one that made me almost cry. And you can even see it in my recording right here that I just start laughing because I don't even know what to say to this. This reload will haunt me to the end of time. Reloading it like a Harry Potter character. Reloadicus! The Senator you cannot do it with because the reload animation's too long to try and shove a bullet in there, but you do get to do this with the gun. And this game is making me feel an emotion. And I think it's violence. And this sort of gives round reload weapons a boost in their combat capabilities if you're willing to button mash it. If you want to use this method for yourself, if you're running out of controller, it's pretty easy. You just hit X and fire at the same time, and that's pretty much all you have to do. But if you're playing on something like a PC, you might want to rebind a few things. I have an extra button on my mouse, so I just bound it to that, so when anytime I want to reload, I don't have to hit R and stop walking. But if you don't know how to rebound any of that stuff, go to options, hit mouse and keyboard, go to change bindings, and go to combat specifically, and look for your reload button and change it there. But that is the end of my video. I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe, and send me $2. Oh my god.